Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Let's Play Monster Hunter Rise. I hope you've all been enjoying the walkthrough and playthrough, or Let's Play, whatever you call it, going through it. Just a quick shout out to let you guys know that there is, of course, a playlist that you guys can go to in the description. It's at the very top, as well as at the end of the video and beginning of the video. There are cards to show you that there's a playlist there. So if you ever feel like you've missed an episode and you're not sure where to find them, say like a bunch of videos have been put on the channel and you've come back and you're like, I don't know where anything is, the playlist is always in the description for you guys to go check out. On top of that, timestamps as well. So if you're on your phone, and I don't think the chapter system is currently really usable on the phone. Whenever I use the phone, I find chapters don't work with my app. So just go to the description. You'll be able to skip ahead to the when the quest starts, or if there's a certain element of the video you want to check out specifically. You can use those timestamps to hopefully help you out and navigate through these, as these are unedited videos. For you guys to use, to hopefully enjoy yourselves watching the Let's Play, but also at the same time be able to use for walkthrough purposes and guides and all that stuff, because I want to let everything be visible to you and see what exactly I'm up to as we go on through it. Regardless, though, thank you so much for supporting the series so far, and let's continue it. We are 4.5 hours in. That's actually not true. Sometimes I step away and leave the game running, so we're about 3.5 hours in so far, maybe a little bit more than that. If you add all the previous videos together in terms of time, which I think the playlist actually does for me conveniently, then that's about the amount of time we've put into the character so far. In the last episode, we used the dual blades as well as the gun lance, I believe. We took on the Great Izuchi and the Lagombi, which were a lot of fun. I definitely really like the dual blades. They're kind of neat. I haven't used them before until that video, and it was pretty easy to get into them. So it was a lot of fun. I'm going to quickly go to our item loadout. Hey, we're looking pretty good so far. I'm not sure what weapon we should use this time, but we should go talk to our buddy handler Iori, because he has something main quest related, and it might be actually for an urgent quest. Let's go take a look. Oh, Pain, thanks for coming. Remember how Yomogi's supplier got held up at the shrine ruins, and you helped them out? Well, I'm not sure why, but since then, a lot more monsters have been acting really weird around the ruins. I know monsters get fidgety when the rampage nears, but it's strange that they'd all congregate in the same spot. Plus, the merchant mentioned a strange presence, and now the village is talking about ghosts. Yeah, creepy, right? Anyway, this eager canine and feline heard about it, and they ran off to the ruins to hunt down this presence. And now I hear an agnossum has shown up there. Please, Pain, will you take care of that agnossum while I go search for the buddies? You can accept the urgent quest from Hanoa. Please, I could really use your help.
Drop by anytime.
No problem, Kyle McCarley. I got you, buddy. All the time. Let's go ahead and rob our Kohoot while we're at it. Nothing but a hoot and a holler, you know what I'm saying? What do we got? What do we got? You really just want the Lagnia apples? Oh my god, but steel eggs are not too bad either. So it's been 3 quests since we last stole from there, which should mean we have, like, what, 3 more of these? Oh, we have 0 more of these! Okay, good thing I came back here. Let's go ahead and, under order items, we'll just do buddy bargaining. We want more Thunderboogs. Oh, wait, never mind. We don't have a high enough level, cat, quite yet, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we'll just take what we have here. And just take a look at our trade requests and see if we have any pets that are high enough level. Oh, I see. Yuna is a, healer cat. The default cat you get is a healer cat, unless you're smart, unlike me, and actually change it to a gathering pet. Which, as we can see here, this gathering pet, once they get to max level, can have Pilfer, which is like a shuriken they throw at the enemy. And it basically allows you to steal from any monster in the game, specifically big monsters. You probably want to tell your pet to only attack big monsters so they're not stealing parts from, like, babies, but, you know, it's like taking candy from a baby. Quite literally. It's pretty good stuff. It's always worthwhile leveling up your pets to whatever level they need. Looks like in this case, Pilfer is level 20. And then you got it. If you have 2 of these pets, by the way, at level 20, you're living the dream. Let me just say that. Oh well, for now, I guess we'll just throw Yuri back in there. And oh, we unlocked adamant seeds, it looks like. Very nice. Do we need honey? Not really at the moment. Flash bugs we're kind of lacking as well, but we're going to be lacking a lot of these resources for quite some time. So I say we'll just go back to thunder bugs and just keep trying to make more traps as we go along here. And there you go.
Farewell.
I don't think anything changed because we used the same cat and the same submarine, but it's okay. We'll just double check to make sure everything went through. Perfect. Hey, sometimes things don't go through. You never know. You never know. Wait, change layered armor. Oh, for my pets. There we go. Yeah. We have layered armor, such as this cute little fish for a cat. Or we have the Digital Deluxe DLC to make it look like that. I don't know why you would want it to look like that, because it looks so cute in its Kamura garb, but, you know. And then what does Riku have, then, if we go from the layered armor box? Okay, has a cute little thingy there. Cool, cool, cool. Or it could look like a golden retriever, okay, with the floppy ears. I don't know, I like this kind of look. Kind of like almost Shiba Inu mixed with, like, German Shepherd or something like that. Or wolf. It's like the crisis of Metal Gear Solid 5 all over again, where Hal Emmerich is just like, it's a wolf, you fools! It's not a dog! Everyone knows. Everyone knows. But they're just too scared to say it. Alright, we got 4 more quests to go before our buddy Dojo is ready to go. Let's try out a ranged weapon. I don't think we've given that a chance just yet, and I haven't actually used a ranged weapon in this game yet, because I find I'm a little bit intimidated by ranged weapons when it comes to Monster Hunter games, especially in the earlier titles, but I shouldn't be, because even in Monster Hunter World, I even tested this theory. I started the game with a heavy bowgun, and I beat it with only a heavy bowgun, and it wasn't really that costly. So they definitely improved these things quite significantly. And now they have a counter for the heavy bowgun in this game, which is nuts. And even though I'm talking about the heavy bowgun a lot, I kind of want to try the bow. I kind of want to try the bow, okay? So we're going to give it a shot, and we're going to look into our item box to see if we have any power shots that we can use. We're just going to use the default Kamura bow. Each one has some sort of different arc shot. So, for example, the Kamura bow has recovery, which means we'll heal our allies. Kind of super useless in our current state because we're doing solo quests. But just for the sake of just testing the weapon out, I'm not really too worried about this thing at all. And also the charge shots are going to be different. So we have rapid shots for the Kamura. Actually, I might want to do Orbo because it's piercing shot. Piercing shot's so good. Spread shot's also probably pretty solid as well under the bow tree. And one thing you may be noticing here as well, there is no sharpness for ranged weapons. That's right. You just have ammunition and that's it. You always have infinite ammo with your weakest ammo, but you never, ever, ever have to worry about sharpening your ranged weapons. So it's one of the nice perks to using these things. I'm just wondering, like, should I do iron bow? It is a little bit more damage, and I could easily make an iron bow level 2 for the piercing shot. So I think it's not too bad of an idea, because we won't be able to get the bone gun too anyway, even though it's not a gun. It's a bow game. It's a bow. Ooh, see what I mean about these Banahabra things? I call them Banahabreas because of Final Fantasy XIV, but that's only an inside joke to those that actually play that game. All right, we're going to do iron bow then. We're going to forge an iron bow. We're going to say yes because we have the money. We're going to equip it, and we're going to upgrade it. There we go. We've spent about $900 there, plus a few of our ores, but thankfully we had Icium there from when we did the Frosted Hunt. And under armors, I would love to actually upgrade to some sort of set. Let's see what we got here. We have the Baggy set we could look into. We have the Arzurus set we could look into, and then we have the Lagombi. Now, I'm not really worried in any way, shape, or form what kind of perks we get on here. The big thing I'm actually worried about is what kind of defense rating are we going to get? So, like, it looks like 10 apiece for the Arzuros, 10 apiece for Baggy, and Izuchi is also 10 apiece, which is kind of cool, and we almost have the full set of that. So maybe we can give this episode a little bit of a farming run and have some fun there, instead of doing the Agnosum. Although the Agnosum set does look freaking awesome. The biggest problem, though, is that I'm pretty sure our defense goes down when we go to ranged gear, because instead of having a ranged armor set and a melee armor set, they just get swapped in terms of like how much resistance you get from their elements and how much defense or physical resistance you get as well. So it's a little bit different, Do we have enough to make a full baggy set, though? We need 2 King's Crests. Darn it. Isn't that a video game, King's Quest? Oh, King's Quest. Oh, shit. That's too good. That's too good. I don't know. I kind of want to just use the bow, though. Let's go. Let's talk to Hanoa for a second. Right on time. The urgent quest is ready to go. Today's hunt is for the Ignossum. This monster has a peculiar attack where it fans out the crest on its head before charging. Scary stuff. Monsters can be tricky, so pay close attention to their behavior if you want to make it back in one piece.
Make sure to check the special.
I 100% agree with this notation, ma'am. But I think we're gonna farm this episode. We're gonna try to fight another Izuchi. There it is. Great Izuchi, Great Pain, so you can always redo your urgent quests. And we're just going to try and get the gear that we've been looking for. The full set of Izuchi gear, which will give us a nice boost of defense when going up against the Ignossum. I'm not sure if it has any decent like fire resistance, but I'm just picking it out because it looks cute. And I like it. Alright, we're going to order the usual. We're just going to stick with what we got. Skip through this, and we'll jump on in. I know we're 12 minutes into the video only to start the quest now, but hey, sometimes you just get distracted, and that's just how it goes. But let's jump in to a quest we've already completed before. Great Izuchi, Great Pain, but with a different weapon. And it'd basically be like you're playing a different game at this point.
Let's do this!
Alright, beautiful. So, I think the game does, yeah, there we go. It does give us power shot right here. And for no reason at all, we're going to grab some empty files. I'm not sure if we can actually craft anything with that. But let's go into our crafting list and switch on over to ammo types and just learn what we need to make power coatings, which is nitro shroom and empty files. So what we're going to do here, let's go ahead and go to auto craft settings and just check mark that. Why not? And while we're at it, poison coatings, parashrooms, sleeping coatings, and hell yeah, we can't actually use any of these now that I realized it, so we're not going to do that. Because our current bow can only do power coatings, as you can see by the X on the actual coating itself. A bit unfortunate, but that is the sacrifice we make whenever we go into this. Alright, let's go ahead and slap on our power coating, and we'll just figure it out.
Here it comes!
This is what happens when you don't use these weapons, by the way. Where you just don't know how to do it. Okay, do I have to aim? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There you go. You have to aim and press X. Or triangle in this case. Excellent. We did it. It only took us forever, but that's only because I'm not a ranged player. And I haven't used bow in a long time, you guys. Okay, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Let's not worry about it. I think we take our usual route. Is it only the Great Izuchi we're on against, though? I kind of wish there was more than just the Great Izuchi, but one of the nice things about taking on a quest that is specific to the monster that you want to farm is that typically I find you get more resources based on that monster. So even if you go off and fight other monsters that are in the area, I don't know if you get as much rewards overall. But of course, I could always just be wrong on that one. It just feels, in my heart of hearts, it always feels like you get more resources for the monster you're trying to hunt. And of course, Great Izuchi is not that hard of a monster to get started on. I much prefer fighting Rathian, because I find Rathian's a lot more interesting of a monster to fight, and it's one I'm quite used to after playing countless hours of the entire franchise of Monster Hunter, but at the end of the day, it's a new monster. It's a lot of fun. And at some point, we'll run into good old Rathian, and she'll give us some problems, I'm sure. Of course, Great Izuchi has decided to take off and go somewhere else, of course. But alas, we are here to grab a few items. Oops. All I wanted was the bug, and now we're going to go back down. Okay. There we spam the interaction button. There we go. Only reason for this, just want to make sure
Let's see.
I grab this bone pile here and the mining node.
Making progress.
Mining outcrop, whatever you call it. There we go. Because we're so early in the game, I feel like it's generally an important thing to, like, focus on gathering more resources.
What's this?
Especially while you're out in the hunt. And one you feel relatively comfortable with. There we are. Almost there. Of course, always grabbing these unique items just to get that little boost of our Kamura points while we're at it.
Let's see.
All right. And let's see how terrible this goes.
Found you.
So, I believe every time we dodge, we actually carry over
Let's have some.
our previous charge of attack, making it quite worthwhile to consistently go for some serious shots here.
Here comes the pain.
And Dragon Piercer seems to be absolutely god tier still.
He's the best.
We also want to keep ourselves within a certain distance of the monster. If we're too close, we're not doing as much damage, and if we're too far away, we're not doing as much damage. So it's kind of like a nice sweet spot that we want to hit as we're taking it on.
Let's have some fun.
Oh, definitely feels good though.
This is the end.
It definitely reminds me of old school, or not old school, but Monster Hunter World bow usage. Now let's try out some of our actual great Wirebug techniques. What's this one gonna do? It's gonna get us away. Okay, what's this one gonna do? Looks like I need two for the other one.
You shouldn't have ticked me off.
Oh, the whiff. All right, we're gonna go ahead, slap on close range. That way we can be a little closer to the monster as it's trying to attack us. Oh, and he's out of here. Okay. Let's go look at our hunter notes and just kind of double check what this is all about. Let's go to weapon controls. Very nice. Anything I'm missing here? We got Dragon Piercer, our melee attack, of course. Unload and load coatings. Wait, do you not have to be aiming for that? That's a bit weird because I thought I did. Oh well. Arc shot, which is ZR and A to shoot special support type ammo. We got recovery for healing people. Affinity increases affinity, which is nice. And then brace, which negates knockback for a short period of time. Okay, that's pretty dope. Absolutely. All right. Next up, focus shot. Okay. A skill blind attack activated by pressing R and X. Uses a Wirebug to evade backwards, landing you in a crouching position. And while crouching, stamina rapidly regenerates. Well, there you go. That's really cool. If timed right, you can nullify a monster attack when evading, and you can also use the left stick to change the direction in which you evade. Okay, we'll have to try that out. Because that's huge. Stamina on Archer is definitely like a big thing. Something's about to tackle me or eat me, but we'll see what happens. A Silkbind attack activated by pressing R and A. Surge forward in a designated direction. Attack is also empowered for a short time. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, there's a few changes here that sound absolutely awesome, so we're gonna have to mess around with those. I like to go in a little blind here and there when it comes to new weapons, just to kind of see like how it feels in comparison to the older games, and then if something feels off or wrong, then I start looking into the controls, or if I feel like I'm not doing quite enough yet. So apparently he got a little sad over here. He started crying because I didn't follow him. All right, let's go ahead and activate this. Always good to use your environment.
Here it comes.
god, I gotta remember, I'm in close range.
Let's have some fun!
Probably like just a raw dragon piercer. Yeah, not so great.
Doing great!
Wow, this is so cool. Okay.
That
Go into crouch mode. Okay, nice, nice, nice.
Here it comes!
Oh my god, that feels so good. Oops, okay, sorry, I'm trying to do my moves at the same time.
Something's coming!
Oh god! I would love to see like a pro bow user use this thing. That'd be so fun. Because there's also some really unique moves you can unlock later on. I like to like jump up in the air and do some crazy bullshit. It's good stuff.
You're done for!
Oh! I was hoping they'd give it to me. All right, here we go, here we go.
You shouldn't have ticked me off!
I'm gonna remove the close range coding for now.
Now I get it!
Oh, okay, that's probably not the right move here, but okay.
It's slipping away!
World's best aim, as we all know.
There's something here.
Holy crap.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, because we're using our leather armor, we have a few extra items that we get from bone piles. Very nice. Always a big bonus. Was there any dead Izuchi over here? It kind of looks like there was. We should probably farm that. So we need a Izuchi pelt while we're at it. Izuchi tail? Surprisingly, we haven't had one of those yet. Gotta say, it's pretty nice not having to worry about repairing my weapon. I think in the next episode we'll try out the other range weapons as well, like the heavy bow gun, light bow gun, etc.
What's this?
Give me some of that. Very nice.
Let's see.
Let's hope for a ruby. Just a barrel lid. I'm sad.
Here it comes!
Okay. At least we know now that the cats,
Knew I could count on
they are truly dead when you can no longer see damage numbers on them, which is actually a nice indicator, considering you still see blood. Otherwise. Oh god. Oh, he blew himself up. Good stuff. Alright. Dead. Oh, and another thing is, if we pick up the Fellvine here, I didn't notice this until I rewatched the video, but the Fellvine actually gave a description saying that the Malinks will actually steal those first, which is extremely valuable overall, considering you don't have to worry about losing some more good gear. Always a great feeling. Got a few power coatings there, always nice.
mine.
Nice. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and finish this hunt as the Great Izuchi has actually come back to say hello. And while we're at it, gotta always keep track of our stamina, especially on the bow. Eat some of that delicious food. Oh, he's sleeping. Well, if we had a barrel bomb, we could do some significant damage to him. Unfortunately, we don't. So I'm just gonna actually use a fully charged piercing shot here. Or dragon piercer, as it's called. And try and hit him right in the head. There you go. 88 damage, not too bad. Doubles the damage of whatever is the next attack, essentially.
Let's have some fun!
He didn't like that. Oh, and there you go. Nice finisher.
Awesome!
Quest took a bit longer than expected, but I do find that's just from inexperience with the bow, personally. I definitely want to practice this thing a lot more and maybe watch some guides and videos on them, because even I don't know everything. So that's the fun of it. I always love learning new things in the Monster Hunter games, and they always feel like very different games whenever you switch out the weapons. Especially with the range stuff. The range stuff is just a different control scheme altogether. Kind of feels like a shooter, or third-person shooter in a way, but like with a move set, kind of like a fighting game. So it's very strange. And I do want to show off capturing the monster as well at some point, as we are farming up some thunderbugs, getting them ready to go. All we need is a trap tool to combine them with, and we did buy a few when they were on sale in the other episode. So let's go ahead and craft those at the end of this.
Back to the village.
Very good. All right, we'll see if we actually have enough also for the Izuchi, as we do need regular Izuchi pelts, which I don't think we got any, unless we plundered them. Just a regular old Izuchi tail, eh? Well, I may have to do some farming in the background, but that's okay. Sometimes you just gotta live with the sacrifices and be sad. I do enjoy farming, though. It's actually a lot of fun for me. Maybe we'll just do an extended episode where we've just farmed the Great Izuchi a bunch until we can get the pants. But alas, let's go to our lovely smithy.
What do you need?
Alright, we got the pants. We just don't have the waist, because all we need is an Izuchi pelt. But alas, you know what? We can live with it. And hopefully just try and find some regular old Izuchi wandering around. So we'll go manage equipment, change equipment. And we'll equip all the Izuchi stuff we can for now. And live with the consequence of having weird pants. What looks better, this one or this one? They both look pretty good. I like this one, though. Why not? Alright. And for the sake of the next video, we're going to go to crafting list. And while we're at it, let's go over to traps and offense. And I don't believe we have what we need to make trank bombs. Oh, we have a few sleep herbs and parashrooms. Fantastic. So what we're going to do here, we're going to craft everything except one, just so I have them in my inventory. I don't have my inventory shuffling around a bunch, having 0 of those. And under shock traps, we're going to go ahead and craft everything except one. There we go. We got 6 shock traps. You only have 1 in your item pouch during a quest. You can, of course, have the crafting materials in your item pouch, though, which is always nice. And oops, I think I bumped the table and decided to craft the last one there. Not that it's really a big deal doing so. But yeah, you can have 1 shock trap in there, or 2 trap tools, and 2 thunderbugs in your pouch, plus the shock trap, and then you'll have 3 traps. And of course, you have 4 traps if you also want to have a pitfall trap ready to go. In fact, you can have even more than that if you bring a few nets and a few more trap tools or something in your inventory. Something along those lines. You can make a lot of things. But the big thing is trank bomb, shock trap. Those are your go-to when it comes to actually wanting to collect and capture monsters. I can't speak English today, but that's okay. It doesn't even matter. That is my primary language at all. But since we want to be able to take this with us, we're going to go ahead and we're going to auto-sort by pressing the minus button. And then we're going to take out all the trank bombs that we can and all the shock traps that we can. And we're going to be happy about it. Yeah. And there you go. That's going to wrap it up for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was just a standard farming episode, even though we only fought the monster once. But it was also a good excuse to try out the bow, which definitely seems very, very cool. I would like to give it some more practice and time to become even better at controlling this type of weapon. And in the next one, maybe we'll use the heavy bow gun or the light bow gun, or who knows, maybe we'll switch back to some more melee stuff. Regardless, thank you so much for watching. I'm Akamine101, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take it easy.